Hi guys, it's Moody here, and I think I finally made it so that I actually have a full video taking up the whole thing, because I know in the past it's been like weird and it literally recorded in a box. So hi, and I'm doing a picture-in-picture narration today. It's a match against Magnitude. His channel will be in the description, and I kind of bring weird random teams since it's Steve, so I kind of try to go with that, and I use my favorite Pokemon ever, my Milotic. But anyway, I decided to lead off with my Metagross. I feel like it is important for me to try and get up Stealth Rocks because he's got a team that's kind of weak to it, so you know, why not set up some Stealth Rocks? So he leads off with Absol, and I'm just like, hey, this is perfect because Absol is usually like a physical with like Sucker Punch or something. At least that's what I thought until I saw that he had Fire Blast, and I'm like, well, shit. So what I ended up doing is just going for Trick, so he gets my Iron Ball, and instead he's just going to be slowed down, so he's pretty much like, it's like being paralyzed or something. I don't know like the technical part of it, like the technical like how much percent you're slowed down by, but you know, you're slowed down by a bit, and I'm like, set up Stealth Rocks. It's worth it because I got up the rocks, and I don't think he has anything to spin them away, so it's perfectly fine. So I went into my Flygon hoping I could scare him out, but I just went for U-turn anyway because super effective. Why not? So he goes into his Tangela, which is still super effective, but it doesn't take a lot because, well, it kind of does take a lot. It's Tangela, and Tangela has good defense if I remember correctly. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but yes, emotions and excitement, because I'm like really in a hyper mood. But of course I had to bring a Scyther because this is a match against Steve, and if he had Stealth Rock set up, that kind of would have been, you know, pretty annoying for Scyther, but he doesn't, which is perfectly fine because I just ended up going for Aerial Ace and then Bug Bite. I don't know if it really mattered, but that's what I ended up doing. And he goes into Arcanine, and I'm just like, I'm intimidated, and I'm a Scyther, so you know, I'm gonna switch out, obviously. So I decided to go into my Milotic because I predicted him to go for a fire move, and lo and behold, he goes for a fire move, and Milotic is there to take the hit. Now, I'm not familiar with Arcanine sets, so I thought that even if he did have Wild Charge, I think that's what it's called. I know Arcanine, I'm pretty sure it can learn at least one electric attack, but I knew, at least I thought I knew that he could, but he didn't go for it, so I'm like, do you not have it? So I just stayed in. I'm like, I predicted him to switch out, so I went for the Ice Beam, because like, why would you stay in? Because I didn't think Wild Charge would even kill. I might be wrong there, but that's just my thought process. But I was clearly I was wrong, and I just like lost my Pokemon there, so it's like, why am I even doing this? I lost my Milotic, and I'm like, Milotic did nothing, but it's shined in different games, different whatever. It's just technically an OU match, but it's like a lot of weird things, but I'm just like commenting as I go along. So I go into my Flygon, and I know he was going to Extreme Speed, and obviously I knew I could take it, so I just went for the U-turn so I can kill him off, and then I can just switch out. I don't know if that's the best thing in the world, because even after I would have switched out, then he could have just like switched in a counter to my Pokemon that I was putting in now. Except he goes into Swablu, and I think only because I don't think I really have moves to hit it with. I wasn't sure if it was going to have like a fire move or something, or if it was just going to go for a dragon move in this case. I wasn't really sure, so I just went into my Mew, and I figured that I think like these things can carry like the thing that boosts your defense by 2, which is not fun. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go into Mew just in case he has that move, or Roost, or some stally stuff. So I did, and he went into his Absol. I'm like, I know he's gonna Sucker Punch. I mean, I could switch out, but I just don't. I knew he was gonna Sucker Punch too, but I decided to take that risk, even though Absol wasn't really that huge of a threat. So it's like, why am I doing this? Absol wasn't really even that big of a threat because it had Iron Ball, but I think I even forgot that. But either way, he has Sucker Punch, and I could have gone into like literally almost anything else I had. I had a lot of Pokemon that I could have just sent in, but I just didn't. So he goes into his Ledian thinking he might be able to live a +2 Psychic. Maybe without rocks he could, but he thought he might, and Ledian, I believe, doesn't really do anything ever. So no kill for Ledian, and he rolls into his Latias now, and I'm just like leaving my Mew in so he can die. The Mew, I mean, because it already got a lot of kills, so you can go die, Mew. I don't need you anymore because I can just go into Flygon now and just outrage, because the only other Pokemon he has left is a Latias, and plus I'm scarfed, by the way, yep. Is Latias and Swablu. I got this Pokemon right, so I just went into the Flygon and get the kill, and I win, and it's a fun time. But the purpose of this thing is that Steve's Magnitude's thing is that he's trying to get a kill with every Pokemon, and hence this is why we're having such like weird Pokemon going on here. But I just felt like saying that. So if you're interested, he's taking upon this challenge, this huge, amazing challenge to get a kill with every Pokemon, and you can join him on that journey if you want to subscribe to him, which I highly recommend. So I highly suggest it because it's always a fun journey. He's got some really good kills. He did this before, I believe a year ago, but then he lost his account. So this is his new account, and if you follow him on this journey, it's a lot of fun because he gets some really cool kills. So if you want to see very unorthodox and original sets, then you can go follow him. And I think that is all. So I hope you guys enjoyed the narration, and I think the picture should be like normal, like HD size this time. So I love you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I always love you all. So hearts, so, and bye.